Now, after 10 years and 8 movies, is there anything about your Harry Potter experience that you haven't yet shared with the world through interviews?
Oh my goodness. To be honest, I don't. I really couldn't tell you. I feel like I've been asked every single question under the sun.
What about the
really.
oddest thing you've ever been asked?
The oddest thing I've ever been asked? I don't know. That's hard. There's been some very odd questions. It's mainly like journalists like ask what they think's like a really simple, obvious question, but that it's actually like impossible to answer. Like, how has Harry Potter changed your life? And it's like, I don't even know where to begin. Or like, can you tell me your favourite memory from the past 11 years? And I'm like, oh, I can't. It's like too much information to process. It's like, it's too big a question. The questions are so big, it's like hard to know where to answer them sometimes.
Especially because you're so bright and thoughtful as a person as well. You're going to be thinking. Now, there's a distinct change in the dynamics between the 3 heroes this time around, isn't there? What is threatening the bond between them?
This Horcrux, mainly. It kind of, we wear it to keep it safe and we all take it in turns, but it affects the wearer really negatively. It like brings out the worst aspects of their personality and all their insecurities, and it just, affects them really negatively. And for Ron, it makes him really jealous of Hermione and Harry, and he gets really paranoid that there's something going on between them. And yeah, it's funny, the relationship between Hermione and Ron is so unspoken that you're almost like, why are they arguing? But if you understand that they're secretly in love, then everything kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like in real life as well, it's often unspoken and
quite
subtle, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
What can you tell us about that very touching moment in the film, which uses the song by Muggle musician Nick Cave, "Oh Children"? I really like that moment in the film.
I love that song. That moment was really about, you know, when the film is so dark and intense all the way through, there just needed to be a moment when the tension could just be released a bit, and that they could just remember that they were kids and just like have this like fun, beautiful moment together. And it's nice to see Harry trying to cheer Hermione up, because it's usually Hermione that's like keeping everything together and keeping everyone together, and it's nice that, you know, for once it's him comforting her and not the other way around. So I think it's a really nice moment. The critics seem pretty divided about it. Some people seem to love it, other people seem to hate it. I love it personally, but you know, you have to see it and make up your own mind.
And there's a scene in the film that had me right on the edge of my seat where Bellatrix tortures poor Hermione. I just wondered how intense that was for you to film, and also how open David Yates might have been to one of your suggestions.
It was very intense to film. I was actually surprised by how affecting I found it. But the way we did it is I agreed with him. I said, look, I'll do it once and I'll do it for real. And he was like, okay. So he set up like three different cameras, and then he just said roll. And then Helena and I basically just like free played for like 2 minutes. And by the end of it, I was a bit of a state. I couldn't, when he called cut, I couldn't stop crying. It's like quite hard when you get yourself in something like that when the camera stops rolling to just click out of it. So it was pretty intense, but I'm really glad with how it came out.
It looks fantastic. Emma Watson, thanks very much.
Thank you.